Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2. I'm really sorry that I haven't been updating this playthrough for a long while. I didn't really feel that good. I was not able to bring myself to play video games as much as I did for a couple of months, and I was feeling exhausted physically and mentally, and I needed some time off for myself, so I couldn't really bring myself to do this, but I am hoping that from now on I will be able to update Neverwinter Nights 2 on my channel more frequently. I still have a sore throat from my sickness. I might sound a little bit weird from time to time, so I apologize for that. And let's begin, shall we? I am happy to be back. So I am going to check around this building because I remember that I didn't. When I last came here, I talked to Opala, as I saw from my last playthrough video, but I didn't quite look around in here. I talked to that dancer, I remember that. But there's upstairs. Okay, let's try that.
Everybody, follow me!
Nishka, can you please do that for me?
Okay.
Did you? Did you?
No, sorry, I can't do that.
Why not? Huh. Alright then, let's just get out of here. Okay, so I am intending to go and look to this temple for Khelgar's vision quest and find out this place that Leldon is hiding for Nishka. Why not do them while we are still here? So where's this temple that I want to get in? Pop's Merchant, Leldon's hideout, park, City Watch. I thought that temple was here. It is here. Okay. Can I mark this or something? Okay, I can. Let's go there. It seems like it's right over here actually. Okay, let's go and talk to whoever will help us about Khelgar's quest. Alright. Hello? What a nice soothing music. Look at this place. It's small. I can see some doors around. Let's check them. Hello? Anyone in? There's a person right over here. Judge Olaf. Hello, who are you? Ah yes, I'm revered Judge Olaf Asker. How can I help you? Well, it seems that I can ask him, are you alright? Is he not alright? I don't know, let's ask. He says, yes, just a little distracted is all. When you came in, I thought it might be one of our priests returning, but... So, where is the priest? He says, I sent him on the monthly rounds of the tomb of the betrayers. Here in Neverwinter, it has fallen to the Temple of Tyre to safeguard the tomb in the interests of justice. Nishka says, the tomb of the betrayers, that place is sealed off by the priests of Tyre. It's really hard to break into. Every thief in the city is eager to crack that tomb. I mean, which is shameful. One should respect the dead, let them sleep, even with valuables. Okay. Okay, let's just let him speak, Nishka. Don't tell him that we might be robbing the tomb. Nishka says, I'll say if this guy holds the key. Okay. But anyway, so your priest went in there to make sure the riches are still in there, all safe, untouched? Judge Olaf says, we are only permitted by our vows to enter the tombs at dawn once a month. So once a month and not leave until dusk the next day. Yet the priest I sent has not returned. What do you do here? I wanted to get some healing from you. Okay, let's just try to take care of this for him. I could find him for you. Make sure he's safe, maybe. Okay, journal updated. You are not bound by our vows, but there has been mention of disturbances in the tombs. I cannot guarantee your safety. If I allow you access to the tombs, I must have your promise that you will not disturb the crypts. Oh, sure thing, Neshka says, to worry about. Well, we'll swear to whoever you want. Those crypts are in safe hands. I'm not going to swear. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there once I'm in there, so I'm not going to promise anything. Oh, okay. I got shifted your alignment 1 point toward chaotic. Okay. Judge Olaf says, I will allow you access to the tombs, and I shall mark its location on your map. I shall send a priest of Tyre to unlock it for you, but make haste. And be careful, the tomb of the betrayers has always had tales told about it. Many believe it haunted. Please return here when you have found our priest. It will set my mind at ease to know he is safe. Tell me about this tomb a little bit, will you? He says it is where those who have turned on Neverwinter are buried, whether during the war with Laskan or for other crimes. We originally kept the place sealed to protect it from those that would defile the crypts and for other reasons. But those same seals have often tempted robbers and thieves. I hope our priest has not run across any of them. I doubt it, says Neshka. We are all out here. Okay. It sounds hard to get into, yeah, kinda. And Judge Olaf says it is possible but difficult. Once past the seals, there is a locking mechanism in the dungeon. Upon entering, the priest seals the door behind him. My friend wants to join your order. Is this about Khelgar? Okay, let's ask him. He says yes, he should ask Prior Lam. He is the one handling those who wish to join the even-handed. So what do you do here exactly? You are a priest, kind of. Judge Olaf, your name is. He says, I am a reverend judge, the high priest of Tyre within Neverwinter. I am responsible for overseeing the courts and justice here within these walls. Any trials or crimes within Neverwinter require Nesher's voice and judgment, but I help preside over the trials and see that the matters are conducted according to the rituals of Tyre. Tell me about those rituals, maybe? He says, in serious matters before Neverwinter, there are certain rituals that must be followed. Some are ancient and no longer adhered to. For example, the rite of Tyre that will precede trials by combat to give the accused and the accuser time to reflect on their intentions and deeds before facing death the next day. Okay. Despite the religious precedent, we found in such cases a calm period before battle would occasionally result in numerous accusers no longer wishing to see justice dispensed in blood. Okay, do you have anything to say then? Okay, he does. Or he doesn't. Ooh, what's that? Let me see that. Examine. 1d4 damage, threat. It also creates threat. Damage against Goblinoid. Damage bonus Sonic. Enhancement bonus +1. I don't know, it seems nice. It's martial. Small weapon size. Runes identify this fine weapon as having been forged by the dwarven Daras clan some 500 years ago. Hammers of this type were created for the defense of their homes against encroaching goblins and orcs, and each was found with mighty spells. Unfortunately, the weapons and dwarven courage were no match for the sheer number of orc invaders. The clans was extinguished and their weapons were scattered throughout the known world. That's sad. Another thing here to examine: heirs of Osiris. Items from the old empires are difficult to catalog because they deal with events unknown to much of Erin. For example, these flails may date from the Orc Gate Wars and killing of the deity Osiris. At the moment of the god's death, this avatar fell also, shattering his weapon. When Osiris was resurrected, each piece of that broken flail supposedly became a diluted duplicate of the original, though none of this can be proven. Okay, it's a nice one. Bonus against undead, an enhancement bonus. I don't know if we ever go into the Tomb of Betrayers, we might kind of need this. But I'm not sure if I want to buy it right now. Let's continue to look around. Ring of Divine Power? What's that? Forged by artisan priest of Mystra, goddess of magic. These rings harness the power of the weave to allow a divine spellcaster to draw down more of his deity's power each day. Okay, spell slots for druid and cleric. That's nice actually. Protection, lesser amulet of health, amulet of will. Okay, when I will want to collect some nice thingies around for my companions, I know to come and check this place too. Anything in here? Not really. This is like a throne room or something interesting. Let's open this one too. And this is, yeah, same as the other one. And we come back to the main room. Alright then.
Yes.
Let's talk to the...
Yep.
Not to you. Hlam, his name. Oh, we need to talk to him for Khelgar. Okay, let's talk. Welcome, he says. You seek an audience? Khelgar says, by the 9 hells we do, I'm looking to sign up. Hlam says, you wish to join the disciples of Tyre? And Khelgar says, if that's what you call those skinny twigs who threw me out of the window of the dragon's talon, then yes. So, I say, can you help Khelgar? Hlam says, it is odd that any of the even-handed would seek our battle. Like most of our fate, they usually only respond when provoked, and rarely violently. Khelgar says, well, I may have stirred things up a bit, just a little. But that fight taught me some things and I want to learn more. Hlam says, about our fate? And Khelgar says, no, fighting's the only religion for me. I want to learn to fight like them and learn how they were able to beat me so easily. And Hlam says, if you were defeated, such a defeat must have been just. Tyre teaches us this. Your loss was when to reveal a truth. And Khelgar says, truth? The truth is they beat me like a half-clan whelp and I want to know how they did it. And Hlam says, if you seek to learn from your loss, then you must discover why you were so easily defeated. And Khelgar says, I don't think you're hearing the words coming out of my mouth. That's why I'm here, to learn. Hlam says, but we cannot help you. Khelgar says, is that so? Well, maybe I'll help clean the floors in here with your face. Will that change your mind? I don't think so, Khelgar. Wait, Khelgar, okay? Surely there must be some way we can learn, because I saw many quests coming up for you, probably. Lamb says, Tyre puts all who come to him for help on trial. He judges who is worthy and who is not. And Khelgar says, alright, sounds fair to me. Tyre wants bears fighting for him, not wearing little cups. So what is this trial? Burning coals? Drinking contest? What? And Lamb says, the path of Tyre is that of the maimed, the even-handed and the just, so are the trials. Tell me about them, please. He says the trial of the maimed requires that the petitioner face those he has wounded, usually those of his bloodline or clan. Huh, says Khelgar. Never turned the blade against my clan. I haven't. If I knew where some of them were, you could even ask them. Lamb says only when one understands how their actions hurt another, inadvertently or not, can he truly understand himself. Let's talk about other trials too. I am interested. What about this trial of justice? Lamb says, to fight is not enough. To fight for a cause, that is where strength lies. When you fight for a higher purpose, something beyond the self, you will find that you gain strength through your actions and become impossible to defeat. Okay. And what about the trial of even-handed? He says the trial of even-handed requires that the petitioner learn to see all around him in an equal light without the trappings of prejudice. I think those are really things that Khelgar needs to learn, because I saw how he acted against, I don't know, Nishka or Lenny, and how he constantly seeks out fights. Those are the things that he needs to learn to be able to learn to not to do before becoming a priest, I think. So, Khelgar says, prejudiced? I'm not prejudiced. By the 9 hells, I even traveled with a backstabbing tiefling of all things, and you know how her kind are. Yeah. Damn it, Khelgar. Okay. Lamb says, without such perspective, there can be no justice, for you have passed judgment before you even know those around you. Tell me, Lamb, then, how can one be made to see? He says, often the best way is to learn through those one travels with. When a petitioner understands someone he travels with, then he will learn to see fairly others he meets for the first time. Okay. I think that's enough. Khelgar says, agreed. Now where do I go to meet these tests? On our travels, probably. It will take a long time, probably, Khelgar, so don't be so quick about it. Lamb says, I cannot answer that for you. Each petitioner is challenged depending on their own path, not at a moment of our choosing. All I know is that you have not faced these trials yet. They are yet to come. Khelgar says, this is ridiculous. I've heard enough. Cast out a dwarf, will you? Who needs you? And Lamb says, very well. When you have faced the trials, then seek me out, Khelgar of the clan Iron Fist. Let me see if I can ask other things. I don't really need healing, but maybe it will take... Yeah, it's free. And we didn't really have any side effects from our battles, but it was nice, I guess. Alright then, let's get out. Actually, I think I can try and talk to Khelgar. See what he thinks about all those.
What is it you want, lass?
So, talk to me? So, maybe we can try to talk to him and relate to the trials by asking him about those things that happened before. So
they
why
were
were
in the
those
mood
men
to
trying to
threaten,
attack
but
you
not
outside
fully
the
in the mood to
Weeping Willow?
start a fight. I think they were expecting me to drop the coin and leave quickly, which just goes to show you they don't know me too well. It's a shame they didn't keep it a friendly fight. Some people have no stomach for using their fists when they have a weapon at hand.
Why are you so eager to fight? This is one of the trials. Yeah, let's try to
Well, I suppose I
continue
am,
talk to him.
if you can call it that. I mean, it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Some take pride in craftsmanship,
No.
or in hunting, or in haggling for the best price on a blade or other piece of steel. Me, talking with my fists is my art form. Every talent's an opportunity, I say. There's usually someone who can
That's
take a few
stupid.
punches to the gut and groin before they start weeping like a child.
But why do you do that, Khelgar?
Well, I don't know. I enjoy it, I guess. It's a mark of pride to be able to stand tall and take every punch, then give it right back until I'm the only one standing.
Is that usually how it turns out for you? I think it's how it turns out for him always.
Most of the time. Only beaten really bad once. But I learned from it, and I'm determined not to let it happen again. Thing is, I'm glad it happened. It was my destiny.
So what
Well,
happened?
you see, I used to win.
Ooh, influence success.
Almost undefeated. But there was this time in a tavern far from here that I chose a fight that ended up choosing me. It was fate, I tell you.
I know. So, I know, guys, I might have done this before, but I want to check in with him just in case we can talk about those trials.
Well, it
in the
wasn't
end.
much of a fight. You see, there were these skinny-robed humans, barely twigs, that were sitting at the bar when one of our competitions broke out. There were
mean the
chairs
priests?
getting smashed, people screaming, tankards being used as clubs. Ah, glorious.
But the problem, I don't really understand
Well,
it.
everyone was having a good time when I noticed those skinny humans were just sitting there, not even having the decency to pay attention, just nursing waters. Waters! So I asked them, well, shouted really, what in the hell they thought they were doing? Ignoring the fine entertainment and then insulting the establishment by not having a hell?
If all you did was shout, then that's hardly a
And
fight.
maybe I shoved one of them a bit. Or tried to break a chair over their skulls, since they were making a point of pretending they didn't hear me. Rude, I tell you.
So rude. Then what?
Well, they used me as a bar rag first. And not a single punch I threw even hit them. Oh, they were moving too fast. And plus, I think I was seeing double or triple. After they smashed my face into the bar a few times, they showed me the floor up close. The floor was pretty dirty by that point, by the way. Then, as the final blow, they sent me flying like a drunk hippogriff out the window. Magical it was. So, after I woke up and wiped the blood out of my eyes, and finally found all my teeth, I went back in and thanked them. Best beating I've ever received. They seemed a little taken aback by my friendliness, and it turns out they were part of some order. Son something or other, and get this, they devoted their lives to fighting with their fists. Can you
Yeah, I know.
imagine? Lifetime devotion to brawling. It's their lives, their craft.
I know,
Their
they were
monks, eh?
monks.
Crazy water-drinking fools. Hope drinking water isn't what makes them fight like that. Anyway, that life sounded like destiny to me. I mean, those skinny excuses for humans were good. And then they spent their whole lives kicking the hell out of others, training for it. That's when I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. My purpose was clear.
So, Khelgar, I don't think kicking the hells out of others is the point of a monastic order.
Of course it is.
No.
Well, as far as I could tell once my head stopped ringing.
I think it's more of a state of mind and body.
You mean like
If you ask
headbutting
me.
someone?
No.
I already know how to do that, though sometimes I need to grab them by the beard or collar and yank their head down so I can hit it properly.
No, it's not about violence.
Oh, is that so? Well, I must have missed that part while they were wiping down the tavern with my face and throwing me through a window. Shows how much you know about it. You didn't see them in action.
Okay. Never
All right,
mind.
go on and ask them.
Let me see what else we have. Becoming a monk. Let's talk about becoming a monk.
What about it?
Oh, something new here. Khelgar, to learn how to fight, sometimes you have to learn how to not fight. Okay, let's try that.
What? You like switching words around? That makes no sense at all.
Listen to me. What I'm saying is there's more to fighting than just fighting.
It makes no sense. It's wordplay. Riddles.
Okay, if I prove to you otherwise over the course of our travels, will you at least consider it? Okay?
Maybe. I'm not making any promises, but if you could make good on it, then I'll chew it over. Yes.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Other
All
questions?
right, go on and ask them.
Let's
what
look
about
into
it?
this. I think you should give up. No, never mind.
All right,
Other questions?
go on and ask them.
I asked about this. The creatures pursuing us. Kalakcha. Alright. That's it, I guess. Never mind. Let's keep moving. I'm going to check my map. Black Lake District, Park, Docks District, Deacon. I think I may try to go at Leldon's hideout, but I don't have much time for that. Tomb of Betrayers, that's going to need us. We will need just another entire episode for that, I think. Where to go? What is this park about? Let's go and check it out. There seems to be some... Or maybe we can talk to Captain Brelaina. Yes. Alright, let's do that. I'm going to clear that out. Okay. We needed to talk to her to start up our next main mission. That will be a good idea. And then in the next episode I may just go for Nishka's quest. No, door is not here. Here, I think. Yeah, let's go in. Hello, Captain Brelaina, Marshal Cormick. Alright. Let's talk to her directly.
This is our newest recruit.
Hello.
Cormick told me of your unusual heritage, and he also told me you showed admirable restraint in cleaning up the docks. You are to be commended. I had hoped your restraint in this matter would serve to avoid further violence, but Moya's gang has forced our hand. Last night they attacked the watch directly.
They put one of our posts to the torch like cowards, and they killed Lieutenant Rowe.
The lieutenant was a good man. His post at the docks was a difficult one, but he always made the best of his position. He will be missed.
Those thrice-cursed murderers now have free reign, but not for long. Captain, let me lead the watch down there. We'll answer fire with steel.
Those responsible for Rowe's murder will answer for it, Marshal. But force will not root out these killers. We will need time and patience. And we will need to rebuild our presence in the docks. If we are to bring these murderers to justice, we will need a new face in the district. A loyal watchman who can wield restraint as well as a sword.
You think
That is
so?
why I summoned you here. In short, you are to take Lieutenant Rowe's place. I think you are the best one for the job. The watch
Really?
could use a touch of the arcane. One that Moya may fear.
I'm just using you to get into the Black Lake District. I don't want to jeopardize your missions. I am going to help if I can in your fight while I'm here, but do not put on your all trust and hopes in me, please. I am honored by the request, Captain, and the chance to serve Neverwinter, not really. Yes, please. I've done enough of the watch's work already. I just want to be let into Black Lake.
Perhaps you haven't heard of the murders there. Another nobleman has been killed. Gentry was but the
really?
first. I will permit only the most trusted of the watch to enter Black Lake.
Shit.
Serve me well, and I shall grant you access, but not before.
Oh, is that how it's going to work? So you want to send me after Moir and her gang?
I think that will be more difficult than it seems, but yes, it is no easy task. But all I have seen and heard tells me you are the one for the job.
It is for the honor of the Watch. If those killers get away with what was done last night, then any one of us could be next.
Cormac speaks truly. Moya and her men must be dealt with, and the Watch can show no weakness. Steps must be taken.
Whatever. What must I do
We cannot
then?
attack Moya's gang directly. They have no base, so we must target their operations instead. Bleed them of gold and men until they have nothing left. The situation at the docks is in
Okay.
danger of becoming worse. What was at first opposition from Moya and her gang is threatening to become all-out war. I had thought they would
Okay.
not risk drawing blades against us in the streets, but through our informants, we've discovered that they are actually smuggling in a cache of weapons to do just that. They are planning for a fight. And if the reports on the number of weapons coming in are true, then the Watch will quickly be outmatched.
So what do you really want me to do? Give me more
Stop
information.
the shipment and put an end to the smuggling for good.
You are the only one we
Okay.
can trust for the job. Many of the Watch in the Docks district tend to turn a blind eye when coin is involved.
And they should be rounded up as well.
One problem at a time, Cormac. By the time we've dealt with the smuggling, perhaps then the costs of the Neverwinter reconstruction will be reduced, which should allow us to pay watchmen their rightful salary.
Oh, indeed. Because it is the lack of coin, not loyalty. That is the problem. Is that it? Maybe your eyes are blinded by coin too, Captain?
You are the short-sighted one, and your blindness is that of a stubborn mule. This is not a black and white matter, Cormac. The docks are the only revenue source from trade we have. We cannot even patrol the roads for merchants to feel safe. So we need every watchman, even if only as a presence there.
We do not need those scarecrows. Those turncloaks are boils on Neverwinter's name, and they'll give every thief in the city an open door to our throat. If we
That's
allow
kind
them
of
to
true.
become any more blind for every gold coin, we might as well throw down weapons now.
And what do you propose, Cormac? With the funds being diverted to reconstruction, the pittance a watchman makes is temptation for anyone to look for gold elsewhere. We must make do until reconstruction is finished, no matter what it takes.
What Cormac says is true, because I saw the situation outside while I was checking on those patrols in the prior episodes, but it is also true that those people, to survive, to feed their families, needs coin, and they are risking their lives, so you need to give them something that will keep them on their toes, let them feel safer, let them feel like they are providing for their families, so they can do something, so they will stay loyal to you. If you cannot provide them, they will turn to somewhere else. That's the truth of it. I'm sorry. Let's see. If there are traitors in the watch, we should arrest them at once. Even a show of watchmen on the streets may prevent other thieves and criminals not connected to Moir from becoming too bold. They have uses for now. This is true. I know that we will not be able to differentiate between traitors and non-traitors that easily.
They are bold enough, and no false show of force is going to stop them now.
Silence, Cormac. Enough of this. I think we can at least agree on who should tackle this matter. Lieutenant, you have proven yourself to us, and you have done so
I'm a
at great
lieutenant now.
personal risk, as you are no doubt marked for death by Moya and her gang.
How reassuring.
Lieutenant, if you do not help us take steps to stop these thieves now, before they can gather their network, they will not let you go in peace. With Ro's death, I am certain they have us all targeted for the same fate. But stopping this operation may come with benefits. Whatever you confiscate from the smuggled goods can be used to build up the presence of the Watch in the Docks district.
And any watchman found aiding these thugs should be dealt with. We need no division in our ranks.
The smuggling operation is your assignment, Lieutenant. I want that dealt with. Once the smugglers at the docks have been brought to justice, I think we will need to fear little in the way of future bribery attempts. Although there are times when bribery can work to our advantage as well.
Our informant left word that the shipment will be smuggled through the back alley in the docks. We need you to go in and stop the weapons from reaching their destination.
Be careful once you're in. The back alley is infested with petty criminals and alley bashers. Now hurry! That shipment must be stopped.
Okay. Alright guys, I am going to end my episode right over here because I am out of time. So, let's meet again in the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye.